Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. It is the Monday Night Football game for Week 13 of Year 1 of the FSFL, and the Cincinnati Bengals visit the Jacksonville Jaguars, a pair of teams trying to find their way into the postseason, and this will be a pivotal game in that quest. Both teams enter at 6-5. Both trailing in their divisions, so the division title is a tough quest. The wild card spot in a tightly packed AFC, however, is in reach if one of these teams can finish strong. Ken Anderson mans the quarterback spot for the Bengals. He has been terrific. Trevor Lawrence mans the quarterback spot for the Jaguars. He has been erratic, to say the least. Some very good games, some big plays, but far too many interceptions. The Jaguars' defense and the running of Fred Taylor have kind of kept them in the thick of things. We'll get ready here for the opening kickoff. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Again, the final broadcast of Week 13. Kickoff here, Bengals will receive. It's taken at the 1. Out across the 20 to about the 22. And that's where Kenny Anderson and Cincinnati will start off. Anderson so far this year, 20 touchdowns to 9 interceptions, 24-67 in terms of yards, completing over 60% of his passes. Anderson under center. Handoff. Not much there for Archie Griffin. He picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9, brought down by Spicer at the 24. Anderson drifts into the shotgun. Stands in, looks, over the middle, incomplete. So it goes to 3rd and 9 now for Cincinnati. Jaguars looking for an opening stop to get things underway here. Short drop from Anderson, and the pressure collapses below him, and Spicer with the first tackle, and then he picks up a sack. So not the way the Bengals wanted that opening drive to go. It's a 3 and out for Sam Weich's squad. And the punting unit comes on. Kick will be taken at about the 37, out across the 40. Decent coverage there, out to the 42. Blackman can't get any further than that. So there's Trevor Lawrence making his way out onto the field. Only 10 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Less than 2,000 yards passing. It has been a struggle for Lawrence and this Jaguars offense. Their defense, though, has played with the whole greater than the sum of its parts to this point. But their offensive push has largely been on the back of this man, Fred Taylor, 13 for 71 and a touchdown last week. For the offensive unit, it's kind of been as goes Taylor, so go the Jags. 2nd and 7 from the 45. Lawrence drops back. Stands in, looks over the middle. It's complete. That's Taylor out of the backfield. Complete for a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the midfield stripe. High formation behind Lawrence. Play action. Looks, steps right, throws left, and it's complete. Down inside the 20. Lawrence fires a strike. Moved one way, throws the other. Mercedes Lewis, 37-yard pickup. Down inside the 15 to the 13. The Jaguars are in business. Takeo spikes. In short coverage there, Lewis got behind him, and he didn't have anybody to release to. 1st and 10 from the 13. Lawrence in the gun, stands in, short slant, can't be held on to. It's incomplete. First incomplete pass thrown by Lawrence. Drops back, looks, fires, end zone, just shy of the goal line. No, they say he got in. Allen Hurns with the reception. Second effort there. They say he reached it across the goal line. We'll see if this gets reviewed. We'll see the pass. He catches it right at the goal line. It looked like he got stopped. We'll see if there's going to be a review of this one. And there will not. So the extra point is up and good. And the Jaguars, 5-play drive, gets them into the end zone. It's 7-0 Jags. Kickoff out across the 25. And Ken Anderson and the Bengals will get back to work after a 3-and-out on their opening drive. 11:15 left in the first quarter. We're just underway here in Jacksonville. Handoff. James Brooks, his first carry of the game. He picks up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Fred Smoot in there on the stop. Handoff. Brooks jukes one man, pops it to the outside, gets out near the 35. It'll be 3rd and 2. Anderson under center here. Takes the snap. They go right up the middle. Brooks gets spun around, tries to get outside. He's not able to do it. So the Jaguars force the Bengals into a second straight 3-and-out. Good start for this Jaguars defense. That tackle there, from, I believe that's Robinson, with the tackle, hit him, spun him around. Someone else finished off the tackle, but that stopped Brooks from getting to the marker. Johnson on with the punt, taken at the 19. Fair catch is called. And Jacksonville will start their second drive. Seven nothing Jags. 9:13 left here in the opening quarter. Not a good start here for Cincinnati. Hand off to Taylor. He's gobbled up by Spikes. Nothing doing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Lawrence drops, stands in, short pass, incomplete. Third and 10 coming up. Pass over the middle, it's complete. Out across the 40, big third down conversion for big yardage. Lawrence fires a strike to Jackson. 37-yard pickup, second pass of more than 30 yards for Jacksonville here in the opening quarter. That one hurts. 3rd and 10 with the Jags deep in their own territory. The Bengals thought they'd get it with good field position. Instead, they're chasing it down the field. 1st and 10, Jags from the 44. Lawrence stands in, looks left-hand side, complete, 1st down. Inside the 35, down to the 32. High formation behind Lawrence. Play action. Lawrence stands in. Looks left side, broken up, incomplete. Second and 10 coming up for Jacksonville. Lawrence steps right, throws middle, and this time it's intercepted right into the hands of Takeo Spikes. I don't know if Lawrence thought he was going to deke him to follow him when he rolled right, but Lawrence, as has been his issue throughout the season, some reckless passes, he rolled right, Spikes never moved. Intended for Fred Taylor, but Spikes with the interception, and the Bengals try to turn momentum as they get the ball from their own 32. Poor decision from Trevor Lawrence. Handoff Brooks. Bounces it to the outside, picks up 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Jalen Ramsey comes up for the stop. There's movement there. I believe it was Cincinnati. And it is. So after the gain of 7, they'll give 5 of it right back. Dan Ross. Let's jump into count. I mean, it was Zach Eifert. Ross consoling him. Been telling him not to screw up again. Anderson swings it out of the backfield, complete. Met for a tackle, and the rest of the cavalry comes to bring Brooks down. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 37. 4-yard pickup. Third drive for the Bengals, still looking for their first down. 3rd and 4, Anderson drops, stands in, he's got good protection. Looking for something, now he's rolling left. He's going to whirl and throw, and he hits his man. Oh, what a throw from Kenny Anderson. Hits Dan Ross. Anderson had all sorts of time. He got pressured, he rolled, he sensed the pressure. Whirled and fired down the middle, and Dan Ross with the diving grab between the hash marks down to the Jacksonville 30. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. Anderson changing things up at the line. He sees something he doesn't like. Or something he likes very much, perhaps. Slant there. Complete. Pickup of 8 to A.J. Green. Anderson in the shotgun once again. A little bit of a change up there. Handoff. Nothing is going on there. Bernard, his first carry of the game, loses a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3. Handoff. Brooks fights for the marker. He's not going to get it. They'll stop him just short. It'll be 4th and inches. So as I mentioned in the recent broadcast, because of the Madden kind of glitch issue, whatever you want to call it, where the computer basically doesn't miss field goal attempts in franchise mode, when it comes time for a field goal opportunity, we jump out to this screen because it handles it more of how it handles quick sim games. If you're just kind of like zipping through a week, and kickers will miss field goals there. So for field goal attempts, we jump to this, although 4th and inches, they may well go for it on this play, but I think they'll kick it. So we'll go do the sim here, see what happens. And they go for the carry. So they go for it. They give it to Giovanni Bernard. He picks up 6, and the drive keeps rolling. First and 10 from the Jacksonville 15. Anderson drops back. Looks. Over the middle, complete, down inside the 10. Finds Ross again. Second catch on this drive for Ross. Peterson with the stop. 2nd and 2 from the 7. High formation behind Anderson. Stands in, steps, sees a gap. Anderson's going to keep it himself. Touchdown, Ken Anderson. Good job by Anderson. He saw the hole open up. Steps up, runs it in himself. Helfrey comes on for the extra point, and the Bengals tie it up. 9 plays, 73 yards, and 5:48 for Cincinnati. So the Trevor Lawrence interception hurts the Jaguars. 7-7 game, 1:07 left in quarter number 1. Jags will start out from their 24. Handoff. Taylor gets outside. He's got some room. First down. Breaks a tackle out past the 40 to the 45. Nice run there from Fred Taylor. Lamar Parrish with the stop. 1st and 10 coming up for Jacksonville. Good stiff arm there from Taylor. Fights off the first tackler. That is an unsuccessful tackle effort there. Taylor will produce as long as you can keep him on the field. Inside 30 seconds left, 1st and 10. And off Taylor to the outside. as a first down marker, turns the corner again. This time he goes to the high side. Back-to-back strong runs from Fred Taylor, 1st and 10, down to the Bengals 28. And that'll bring us to the end of quarter number 1. Pivotal matchup for both teams has started off as a good one, 7-7, Cincinnati and Jacksonville, here in Florida as we get ready to open up quarter number 2. Lawrence looks right-hand side, overthrows his man, incomplete. Second and 10. Play action. Lawrence rolls. Now he steps up to run it himself, and he gets met by Geno Atkins, who gets him before the line. 3rd and 12. That'll go down as a sack for Cincinnati. 3rd and 12 from the 30. Lawrence drops back, floats one left-hand side, incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th and 12, and the field goal unit will come on. A 47-yard field goal. Mike Hollis's kick is up and good. And the Jaguars reclaim the lead as they take a 10-7 advantage here, as they'll kick off to the Bengals. 14:05 left in quarter number 2. Taken at the 5, out across the 20, out to the 23. And that's where Anderson and the Bengals will get to work. Good drive by Cincinnati on their last one. Got them to 7. Now they'll look to at least get even here. High side is empty. Handoff. Brooks up the middle. Not too much there. He picks up a couple. 2nd and 8. 6 carries, 21 yards for James Brooks. Shotgun. Anderson steps up, throws, complete, out across the 40. Good job by Anderson. He stepped up, he looked like he was going to run it, and then felt like he could zip it into Green. Gets it in there. Nice play from Kenny Anderson. Throw a little bit behind Green, but a good adjustment to reel it in. 1st and 10 from the 42. Down inside 13 minutes left in the half. Handoff there. That's Archie Griffin. Good run from Griffin. 1st down out to the 47. Down to the 47. Ramsey comes up for the stop. It'll be 1st and 10. Cincinnati in Jacksonville territory. I formation behind Anderson. Pitch to the left. Nobody bid on that fake. James Brooks met in the backfield by Durant with a big tackle. Loss of 5. They faked the handoff up the middle. They went to pitch it to the outside. And the Jaguars knew that play was coming. Anderson rolls to the left, throws back across his body, jarred loose. James Brooks takes a shot from Peterson. It'll be 3rd and 15. Drops back, it's a short drop. Now Anderson rolls right. Fires incomplete, intended for Griffin out of the backfield. And the punting unit will come on. Punt from Johnson. Fair catch is called at the 15, and that's where the Jaguars will take over. There you see Fred Taylor, right around 4 yards a carry. 8 rushing touchdowns on the season. .08 left in quarter number 2. Lawrence drops back, rolls to the right, tries to get out of the jam, and he does. He's got a 1st down and more. Trevor Lawrence takes off out across the 45. 31 yards, Trevor Lawrence. Good scramble there from Lawrence. He rolls right. Everybody gets sealed off. He gets the lane inside. Takeo spikes. Ultimately brought down out at the 46. First and 10. And in motion. Lawrence barely gets the snap up. Stands. Pressure. Lawrence scrambles. Gets. Sidesteps a tackle. Oh, Lawrence evades. Now he doesn't seem to really know what to do, and he's just going to stand there and get killed. Dunlap with the sack. So Lawrence, I don't know if he may have wrenched something hurtling out of that tackle. That's a terrific mobility play by Lawrence to get out of the jam. But then it's like he didn't want to cross the line of scrimmage. He thought somebody would get open. And Dunlap ends up burying it. Throws that one up, another dangerous pass from Lawrence. Broken up by Pac-Man Jones. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 13. Lawrence backpedaling, pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Whitley gets to him for the sack. That's the 3rd Bengals sack here in this first half. Lawrence has taken a lot of punishment this year. This Jaguars offensive line is not great. 3rd one here of the game, and Lawrence, he definitely may have dinged himself up because he made no attempt to roll to either side to get away from that one. So the punting unit comes on. Good kick here, sent back to the Bengals 20, returned out to about the 30. They'll spot it at the 29. 8:38 left in the first half. 10-7 Jacksonville. Both teams currently on the outside looking in for the playoff picture, but a win today could change that for one of them. Brooks up the middle, picks up 3. Chargers lost to the Patriots, opening up a door for that 7 seed. 2nd and 7. Brooks, first down, out across the 45, bowls his way into Jacksonville territory. 9 carries, 38 yards so far for James Brooks. Brought down by Gibson. Pitch. Brooks to the outside. They blew that play up before. This time it works. Brooks to the outside, picks up 8. 2nd and 2 from the 41. Handoff. Archie Griffin inside the 30. Good run for Griffin. 3rd carry of the game. 1st and 10 down to the 28. Mathis with the stop. Clock gets us down to 6 minutes. Anderson handoff. Brooks up the middle. Sam Weich's offense running it down the throat. 1st and 10 from the 15. Now it's a 2 tight end set. Loaded at the line. Rolls. Pass. Crosses body complete inside the 5. Anderson zips it in there for Giovanni Bernard out of the backfield. 13-yard pickup. 1st and goal, Cincinnati. Brooks the lone setback here. Handoff. Touchdown, James Brooks, and the Bengals have taken the lead. 3 yards out for James Brooks. Hole opened up. Brooks, who's had himself a decent year here for Cincinnati. Good seal-off block there, and Brooks goes right through the vacated gap for the score, pending the Doug Pelfrey extra point. It'll be 14-10 Bengals. Kick is up. And good. 7 plays, 72 yards in 4:04. Nicely done by Cincinnati, as Pelfrey comes on for the kick. Jaguars, quite possibly their last drive before halftime. Depending how long it goes, of course. You see Fred Taylor, 4 carries, 51 yards on the day. Taylor has had broken off a couple of nice runs. Hand off, Taylor looks for an opening, none comes. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Sends Taylor out to a wide spot, but doesn't get the play off in time. So a delay of game against the Jaguars will cost them 5. Pushing them back to the 20, it'll be 2nd and 15. And this is our Monday night broadcast, our last. Don't always broadcast them on Monday night. It's just happening to work that way this time. But our final broadcast of the Week 13 slate of games here in year 1 of the Franchise Stars Football League. Lawrence looks for a place to scramble, and he has none. Dunlap gets to him again. 4th sack of the first half for the Bengals. Lawrence indecisive. That's happened to him a couple of times. 2 of those sacks have been of that kind of a nature. But again, the pocket also collapsing around him, and Lawrence is driven down back near the goal line. He lands in the end zone, but it won't be a safety. Sam Hubbard goes right up the middle, and Trevor Lawrence is running for his life. He has not showed the same mobility since that 1 sack before. Remember, he stepped out of the 1 tackle. He kind of hurdled his way out of that, but then didn't try to take off and run, and his mobility has certainly seemed a little bit less since then, so we'll keep an eye on that. Punt here taken at the 42. Bengals get it back into Jacksonville territory with 2:19 left in the first half. The Bengals have a 4-point lead, and they'll look to extend that. Again, they have all 3 timeouts. As do the Jaguars. Also have the help of the 2-minute warning. Brooks into the line, only picks up 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 47. And that'll take us to the 2-minute pause. 14-10 Bengals. Battle of the Cats down here in Florida. 2nd and 9. Anderson, safety blitz, they're going to get him. Oh, I thought that was a safety. That's actually is a linebacker blitz. Smith gets to him. 2nd sack for the Jags. Anderson not happy about that one. Darrell Smith comes right up the middle. Brings him down. Third and 18 coming up. They don't bother stopping the clock there, just in case this conversion doesn't work out. No reason to do Jacksonville's offense any favors. They do play it conservatively. They go to a draw. Giovanni Bernard picks up 5, gets to midfield. It'll be 4th and 13. Clock continues to roll. A little bit surprising that the Jaguars not calling a timeout there, but they know they're going to have crummy field position here after the punt. Probably playing into that. Good kick there. Bounces out of bounds at the 7. So now, interesting situation here for the Jazz because the Bengals didn't use any of their timeouts there. So if the Jaguars just were to run it into the line and basically try to take a knee or whatever to try to run out the clock, the Bengals would be able to stop it and possibly get decent enough field position to get a field goal try in before halftime. 2nd and 10, pass incomplete there from Lawrence. Stands in. That one's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Lawrence is now only 5 of 14. Made that beautiful play to Mercedes Lewis on that opening drive. They go conservative. They give it to Taylor, who's met outside. Bengals take the timeout. So they will force the punt. And the 2 incomplete passes mean they have 2 timeouts left. Taken at their own 46, brought back into Jacksonville territory by Ken Riley. So 19 seconds left on the clock. shotgun for Anderson. Toss back, short pass complete. Down inside the 35. They take the timeout, 2nd and 2. Drops back. Pass. Anderson incomplete. Anderson 7 of 11 for 90 yards here in the first half. 3rd and 2 coming up. See if they try to make a shot for an easier field goal. Try for Pelfrey if they go for it all. They do go underneath. They didn't get the button hit in time. That's all right. 43-yard field goal. Attempt coming for Pelfrey. The kick is up, and it is good. So Doug Pelfrey gets the Bengals to extend their lead heading into halftime. That's 1 tick left on the clock, so they will make them play off the kickoff here. 17-10 Cincinnati. Kickoff taken at the 8. Out across the 20 is brought down at the 24, and that'll send us into the tunnel. 17-10 Bengals here in Jacksonville. Good one going. Again, as we've mentioned, pivotal for both of these teams as they try to get into the playoff hunt. Got to think that the Jaguars, if they're smart, will try to go to the ground a little bit more in the second half. There's our scoreboard here for the rest of the week. Browns the big win over the Rams. The Chiefs break out in a big way, downing the Packers. Again, the Packers disappointing. The Philadelphia Eagles staking their claim to the best team in the NFC. The 49ers still have the best record, but the Eagles dominated that game in Philly. Patriots stake their claim in the AFC, let people know they're still hanging around. So they get even with the Bills atop the AFC East with a big win over the Chargers, who were very hot coming into that game. The Cowboys' disappointing season continues as the Seahawks, in back-to-back weeks, take down the 49ers, who, based solely on record, are the NFC's best team at this point. And then the Cowboys, who've probably been the most disappointing team in the NFC to this point. The Seahawks had 1 win before that started, and now they have 3. Jaguars start off the second half, kickoff out across the 20 to the 22. There you see Fred Taylor. Taylor only carried the ball 6 times. Starts off with the carry here, and he is met in a big way. Nothing doing there. Loss of a yard. Brought down by Reed, 2nd and 11. Lawrence drops, rolls, and he's just going to throw that one away. That's something that Lawrence has not done enough of this year. He's made bad decisions. He's taken some bad sacks. He's thrown some interceptions. Rather than just throw it away and live to fight another day. 3rd and 11. Lawrence stands in. Looks. Pass complete, but shy of the marker. Fred Taylor with the catch out of the backfield. Takeo Spikes on the stop. And the Jaguars turned aside on their opening drive of the second half. On comes the punting unit. Fair catch is called. Back at the 29, and that's where Ken Anderson and Cincinnati will get to work, trying to make this a 2-score game. Here you see the Tennessee Oilers 37-19 over the Colts. The Oilers and the Raiders, the 2 best teams in the AFC. Handoff there, pickup of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Drops back, pass, right side, incomplete. Good coverage there from Ramsey. 3rd and 9. Back, stands in. Anderson fires. Out past the marker. Diving grab. It's complete. Nice play by A.J. Green. First down out to the 42. fourth catch of the game for Green. Sticks move, 1st and 10. Early moments of quarter number 3. Play action. Looks. Left-hand side. Oh, he had him. And Anderson knows it. He had Green there. Put it just a bit too far out in front of him. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Shotgun. Anderson stands in. Looks. Right side. Complete. That'll be a first down. Down into Jacksonville territory. Finds Myers. 1st and 10. After the 14-yard pickup. Handoff. Griffin with the carry. Picks up a yard. Second and 9. Dumped off complete. Brooks. Down to the 40. It's 3rd and 6. Drops back. Pass. Complete. Shy of the marker, though. So that'll bring up a 4th and inches. Carl Pickens' first carry of the game. So now we'll see. They may end up punting this ball. But since they might kick the field goal, we'll go to this screen here. 4th and inches from the 35. And they went for it, and it was incomplete. So rather than go for the field goal or punt it, they go for it on the 4th and short. Incomplete pass from Ken Anderson. And the Jaguars will take over. First and 10, Jacksonville. From the 35. Funny, they flip the sides there. Doesn't really matter, but 2nd and 2. From the 43. Pressure comes, and that's the sack. Tekio spikes, gets to him. Down goes Lawrence again. 3rd and 13. The Bengals do have a very good secondary. But a combination of Trevor Lawrence making some poor decisions back there and the Jaguars not having a great offensive line has been a struggle for the Jaguars all season long. Pass there over the middle, complete, gets near the first down marker and gets there. Nicely done by Robinson. He was grabbed shy of the marker, but a good second effort gets him across the line. 1st and 10. Handoff. Taylor. 2nd and 7 coming up. Lawrence stands in, steps up, and he's going to be brought down. He's just not getting out of there quick enough. That is the biggest total that we've had probably since week 3. That is 7 sacks from the Bengals. Again, if you followed the league when I first got this started, before I got all the playbook adjustments and stuff taken care of, sacks were a bit high through the first few weeks. And that situation was rectified right around week 4 or so, I guess it was, that I kind of got the playbook issue resolved. But the Bengals are coming hard. Fake punt! Fake punt, and it works! That's the first time I've seen one of those in one of the broadcasts that was streamed. Fake punt for the Jaguars, and it works. 1st and 10 down to the 19. Doug Peterson breaks out some trickery, and it works for the Jaguars. 1st and 10 down to the Bengals 19. And off up the middle. Taylor down inside the 15. 10 carries, 66 yards for Fred Taylor. 2nd and 5 as we come up on 4.5 minutes left in quarter number 3. Jaguars looking to get this game level. And off up the middle, it's Taylor. He stopped shy of the 10 at the 11. It'll be 3rd and 2. In the shotgun, Lawrence, quick little out route, complete. Down inside the 5 to the 4. That's Mercedes Lewis. It is. That's the first catch that Lewis has had since that big play on the opening drive. Pac-Man Jones stops him. 1st and goal. It's a fresh set for Jacksonville. Lawrence, short drop. Pressure comes. Rolls left. Fires, complete, but it won't get in. Down to the 1. 2nd and goal. Kyle Brady, the 3-yard reception. His first catch of the game. Brought down by Kemp. 2nd and goal, I formation. Taylor up the middle, gets hit, fights, can't get there. 3rd and goal from the 1. LeClaire on the stop. Bengals looking to come up with a big goal line stand here. Lawrence passes, fires, throws it behind. Brady, incomplete. Now, because they might go for it here, I wasn't going to do the field goal thing. I'll let them run the play. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Man in motion. Taylor's the lone setback. Pressure comes, and they go to throw it, and Lawrence gets hammered. The Bengals, with just a terrific game plan in this one defensively. Again, the Jaguars' offensive line is not good, but the Bengals are blitzing all over the place. And Trevor Lawrence is paying a price. So they go for it on the 4th and 1, clearly not confident they could get the push they needed to get the short yardage gain for Taylor. He's had success running outside more so than inside in this one today. But they go to the passing option, and that doesn't work either. 1st down, Anderson hits Pickens. Anderson 13 of 20 now. 1st and 10 out to the 18. No problem with going for it there, but I'll still pretty much always on a 4th and 1 like that. Run it and take your chances. And off up the middle is brought down, loss of 2. 15 carries, 62 yards on the day for James Brooks. Ticking down to 30 seconds. Handoff. Nothing is there for Brooks. See if they try to take one more play before the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Anderson casually up to the line. We're down to 2. And he'll let it run out. So we head to quarter number 4 here in Jacksonville, 17-10. Cincinnati on top. Third and 12 from the 16. Pass slant is complete, but it's well shy of the marker. Out across the 25. 4th and 2 from the 26, and the punting unit will come on. But Johnson will thump one down the field. Angled a bit. It's fielded. They are going to return it out across the 40 to the 44. So the Jaguars, looks like a little bit of an injury there on the return. Doesn't seem to be major. 1st and 10. Empty backfield with Trevor Lawrence. Pass. Caught. Ripped out of the hands. Nice job, Mercedes Lewis. There's a flag down on the play. And it's a face mask call. That's going to be a 15-yard face mask call on Pac-Man Jones. So Jacksonville gets the boost there from the Jones penalty. It'll bring them all the way down to the Bengals 34. 1st and 10. And off Taylor. Taylor has a seam. Down inside the 30 to the 26. 2nd and 2 coming up. Lawrence drops back. Goes to keep it, gets forward, gets very little, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bengals again lead the league in takeaways. Their secondary is very pick happy. They also force a bunch of fumbles. 3rd and 2 from the 26. Short drop for Lawrence. Lawrence rolls to the left, throws, tipped, incomplete. 4th and 2 from the 26. It'll be a 43-yard field goal attempt for Mike Hollis. Oh, wow, they went to throw it there. Oh, I think that's a terrible AI decision. I think at that point, Mike Hollis is a good kicker. I think from there, I know the field goal, you still are going to need the touchdown, but 12:31 left. 12:31 left there. You take the, I think you take the crack at the points. Honestly, this whole league, this whole project now is running pretty much as well as I could have asked for it to. But that is the thing that may drive me back to calling all the plays myself. It adds more time to the games, to the broadcast, for me to do all the play calls. But some of the AI decisions in close games late are not particularly intelligent, to be kind. Out across the 40. Again, there's so much time left there. You get the field goal, and then if you get a touchdown gives you a lead rather than just a tie. You know, Mike Hollis is a good kicker. You know, it was 43, not 55. 43-yard field goal there. I think you let Hollis kick it rather than go for it on 4th and 2. Again, I know the modern game is a bit more aggressive with the going for it on 4th down, but I feel like in that spot, with a good kicker, you take the field goal. Hand off Brooks out across the 45. Jaguars, one of the better rush defenses in the league, ranking 7th entering the day. The Bengals have gone over the 100-yard mark. Peterson on the stop there, 2nd and 4. Hand off Archie Griffin. Starts outside, cuts it back, has the first down. Into Jacksonville territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47. Brooks inside the 45. 2nd and 8. Anderson drops back, looks, goes to the safety valve, thumps it to Brooks out of the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 3. 4th catch of the game for Brooks. Anderson now 16 of 23. It's been an economical performance by Anderson, but a solid one. Handoff, Brooks has the first down inside the 35, gets himself down to the 31. 19 carries for 80 yards and a score on the day for James Brooks. Clock will get us down inside 8 minutes. Handoff up the middle. Archie Griffin spins his way down past the 25. Good job here by the Bengals. 2nd and 2. And there's movement there. That may have been a false start on Cincinnati. And it was. So that'll push it back to 2nd and 7. That could be big. The field goal, even just a field goal on this drive, would turn this into a 2-score game. Max Montoya is going to check out of this one onto the Bengals sideline. 3rd and 6 from the 27. Handoff Brooks. Can't get to the outside. It'll be 4th and 5. Peterson, his 10th solo tackle on the game. He's been terrific. Brooks gets kind of hesitated there, tries to pop outside. no such luck. So this would be a 43-yard attempt for Doug Pelfrey to make it a 2-score game. It is up, and it is good. So Pelfrey hits. The Bengals now go up by 10. 20-10, 6:51 remaining. Kickoff taken at the 3. Out across the 20. Out across the 25 to the 26. First and 10. Lawrence drops. Stands, looks. Deep ball down the right-hand side. He's got a man. He hits him. Complete. Inside the 25. Hearns reels it in. At the 25-yard line, Lawrence goes for the deep ball here and throws a beauty. So that gets them down. Hearns, did I say Burns? Hearns, I'm sorry. Gets behind Parrish, coming up on 6 minutes. Delayed handoff, no, play action. Lawrence looks right-hand side near the sideline. It's complete. Caught and goes out of bounds. Mercedes Lewis with the grab, down to the 13. Fourth catch of the game for Lewis. Lawrence drops back, looks left-hand side, complete. First down, touchdown. Lewis pulls his way into the end zone, and the Jaguars are right back in it. Mercedes Lewis with the score. And the Jaguars, after getting pushed down 10, come right down the field. The big pass to Hearns, and now the touchdown strike to Mercedes Lewis, who drags 2 defenders into the end zone with him. Extra point coming up for Hollis to turn this back into a 3-point game. 20-17. Kickoff taken at the 8. Out across the 30. Jones brings it out to the 31. So still work to do for Ken Anderson and the Bengals here. Can't just turn the ball, go out, go 3 and out here. The sustained drive will put them in good shape. Handoff. Not much there. Archie Griffin gets pancaked by Stroud. And Griffin gets up a little bit hobbly. They're going to check him out of this game. It'll be 2nd and 10. Injury will stop the clock. Handoff Brooks. Out across the 35 to the 36. 86 yards rushing for James Brooks in this one. 3rd and 5. Drops back, looks left side, slant, first down. Finds A.J. Green out across the 45. And that should buy the Bengals another minute and a half or so at least of running the clock down on Jacksonville, unless Jacksonville decides to use some of their timeouts. Both teams have all 3 remaining as we come up on 4 minutes left in the game. Draw play, up the middle. Giovanni Bernard picks up 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. Handoff. Brooks stopped right at the marker, but they say he got it. 1st and 10, chains move again. Inside 3 minutes. Jacksonville holding on to those timeouts. Not sure how much longer they can really hold on to them for. Handoff Brooks. Not much there. He picks up 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock ticks down. Anderson probably let it go to the 2-minute warning. And he does. So 20-17 Cincinnati, and they're driving here. I probably would have taken one of those timeouts before the 2-minute warning. That gets you through second, and then third down gets you to the 2-minute warning, and then you basically got 2 minutes left to get the ball back. They do burn one of the timeouts there. So now it's 3rd and 10 from the 44. Anderson stands in, thinks about running, and then passes. He had a man, and he missed it. Incomplete, 4th and 10, and the Jaguars will get the ball back. So Johnson will come on to punt it. Angled towards the sideline, out of bounds at the 12. And that's where Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars will take over. 2 timeouts in their pocket, 1:49 remaining. They're down 3. It has not been a great game for Lawrence or this offense. But he did look sharp on the last drive. Rolls, back, turns, fires, complete. Along the sideline, it's Hearns out across the 40 to the 47 before he's knocked out of bounds. 1:40 remaining. 3rd catch of the game for Hearns. Runs that corner route to the sideline. Keeps his feet in, reels it in. 1st and 10 from the 47 for Jacksonville. Lawrence drops back, steps left, fires, complete. Big hit put on there, though. Pickup of 4, 2nd of 6. Stands in the pocket. Pressure coming. Lawrence was sacked plenty in that first half. They've done a better job again for him here in the second half. 3rd and 6. Stands in, gets out of it. Lawrence keeps it. Inside the 40, inside the 35. He dives for the first down. No huddle. Lawrence gets back up. They do still have the 2 timeouts. We're down to 50 seconds left on the clock. Looks to the right-hand side, incomplete. Second and 10, 49 seconds remaining from the 34. Lawrence looks. Pass underthrown, incomplete. Third and 10. Drops back. Stands in. Looking for room. And he throws it away. Oh my goodness. I thought that he might go and take that sack there, and that would have been just devastating. So now, this would be a 51-yard field goal attempt from Mike Hollis, and I'm actually going to let it kick it if that's what it does, because the game will miss occasionally from over like 45 yards. But they might decide that they don't want him to kick it here and might decide to go for it on the 4th and 10. Again, Hollis is a good kicker. I kind of feel like he should probably try to kick this. So we'll see what the game decides to do. Speed slow, jump forward. And they are going to go for it on the 4th and 10. Lawrence, pass, fires. Incomplete. He had his man. It was broken up. So the Bengals, I should have checked. I don't know if I could have checked it. Checked the wind or something there. I mean, obviously it's a 50-plus yard field goal attempt, but Mike Hollis can hit from over 50. I think Hollis goes for the field goal there, but instead Jacksonville goes for it. They're unsuccessful, and the Bengals are going to get out of Jacksonville with a huge win for their playoff chances. Last knee taken there, and again, because of the timeouts, now they're going to go and they're going to punt the ball here because it's stupid. They should have let the clock run out, but in this situation, the game is going to go and punt it. Which I, of course, should not do there. Why take the chance of letting the team run a punt back on you when you can just let the clock run out? Again, AI is the hardest thing to program. And as far as like coverages and all that kind of stuff, I can give them a little bit of grace in that, but that's like basic fundamental clock management. Didn't hurt them, but I just think that's something that these companies don't really take a lot of spend a lot of time focusing on, and they should. But I digress. The Bengals come out of here with the 2017 win in Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, much better second half than the first half. He also wasn't getting the snot kicked out of him in the second half like he was in the first half. They did a better job protecting him. He ran that fake punt that worked. Lawrence ends up 16 of 34 for 265. So he completed less than 50% of his passes. 2 touchdowns and the costly pick that ended up leading to a Bengals touchdown. Just a nice, efficient performance from Ken Anderson. 17 of 25 for 183. No touchdowns, but no picks. Just nice work from Anderson. James Brooks, 89 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Fred Taylor, 78 yards on the ground for the Jaguars. Nobody goes over the 100-yard mark. Hearns with 98 yards receiving leads Jacksonville. A.J. Green's 55 yards receiving led the Bengals. You see Allen Hearns, the 13-yard pass from Lawrence. Anderson with the 7-yard run in the first quarter to tie it up. I mean, you see Hollis hit from 46 earlier. I mean, it is possible that there was a wind situation there that I wasn't aware of at the end, but I just feel like the odds of a kicker of Mike Hollis's caliber, not that Mike Hollis is great. Mike Hollis is a good kicker. I feel like, and you let him take the 51-yard attempt there instead of trying to convert on a 4th and 10. But anyway, we see coaching decisions we disagree with all the time in real life too. So we'll just kind of take it as part of the package. But I disagree with it. So the Bengals take it 20-17. As always, I greatly appreciate your time. That'll bring Week 13 to a close. Stay here on the YouTube channel. Check the comment, the posts on the page here. I'll post the updated standings and the updated playoff picture. If you're in the Discord, you can kind of stay along with that. I'll post that stuff in there as well as on Facebook. Before we get going with Week 14 in year 1 of the FSFL. Be good to each other, guys. We will talk soon. Thanks again. The Bengals defeat the Jaguars 20-17.